Hello, Caroline. Are you well today? Good. You've been out flying. It's nice weather. Oh, I'm pleased about that. You know, you're a much nicer colour. I heard about another dragon. I think he's your mate, actually. Navy. I do think that's an odd colour. Don't you? Don't you know? I'm going to be reading about you today and some other things. I am. I think some people go, oh, hello. Oops. Well, I'm going to read to you today. This is Caroline, dragon. Are we ready? Dr. Lissaman forced a smile like this.
Does anyone else have a question?
Everyone shook their heads, and Sammy was grateful when the end of the lesson bell rang. Ding, 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 ding. It wasn't like that, but, you know, a bell. Dr. Lissaman waved for the class to leave, one table at a time. Sammy noticed that despite being the second closest to the door, the north table was going to be the last to leave. "Come on, let's go," said Gavin. And then she said it. "Sammy, would you wait here a moment, please?" Sammy felt his heart lurch. Yes, good word, isn't it? Thank you. I didn't write that down. It wasn't really a question. Okay.
"We'll wait outside,"
whispered Dixie, nudging Darius, who nodded a little bit begrudgingly. "Thanks," whispered Sammy. Dr. Litherman waited agonisingly until the last swish of Dixie's green ponytail. Green hair? No, very odd. Like yours. I wonder if it's as nice and green as yours. Disappeared around the classroom door, and she sat at a desk, a blue pen poised between her chubby fingers.
"What do you know of the evil stone?"
she whispered, her voice echoing in the empty classroom. Stone. Started Sammy. He had expected to be told not to ask questions. What could she mean by the evil stone?
"Speak, boy."
Mrs. Croc, Draconite, the shape. Sammy stuttered, trying to focus as Dr. Litherman's eyes grew rounder and rounder.
"Mrs. Grock has Draconite?"
she asked suspiciously. Yes, no, she did, said Sammy, at a loss for words. Professor Burley's got it now.
"Professor Burley has got it, has he?"
Do you know, it's nice, is he, Professor Burley? Dr. Litherman sucked the top of her pen.
"No doubt he will bring it to me in his own time."
No doubt, said Sammy, unconsciously copying Dr. Litherman's habit of repeating his sentences. Dr. Litherman looked strangely at him.
"No doubt indeed.
Do you know what Draconite is?" No. Sammy shook his head, looked at the tunnel entrance where Captain Stronghammer had collected yet another barrowload of soil from the underground tunnel. "Then come," said Dr. Litherman, beckoning him to follow her out of the classroom into the tunnel. The dark passage sloped down past the dwarves, who each touched their caps as they walked past. "Are those real
Yes,"
said Dr. Litherman without letting Sammy finish.
"All real diamonds, worth millions, all under the castle, and no one outside suspects a thing."
Did you know? No, you did. I didn't know. How did you know? How does the school negotiate the delivery and the sales? Do you know that? No, I don't know that, do you? Sammy nodded, frustrated that she kept answering before he had a chance to finish his questions.
"It's so simple, yet so effective. The school, or should I say us dwarves, we distribute them to a shop in the nearest village where they are valued, sold, and sent to an anonymous Swiss bank account. Dr. Litherman chuckled. The only trouble is we can't send them all at once, else the mine would be discovered. And, well, surely you can imagine the problems. Sammy nodded, aware that his mind was spinning and his mouth was falling open. You've seen Sammy do that? Well, I think he's a little bit surprised quite a lot of the time. Yes, and this would be a real problem for Sir Ragnarok, especially now that he needs the money. Dr. Litherman laughed, sending a cold shiver down Sammy's spine. Is it much further? No, not that far. Then you'll see real Draconite. A few paces further, the tunnel branched out into a large circular room with dozens of small doors sprouting into hidden rooms. Dr. Litherman pulled a bunch of shiny keys out of her skirt pocket and unlocked the first door on the right-hand side. Close behind her, Sammy followed Dr. Litherman into a small cell-like room lit by 3 blue candles and filled with basic wooden furniture. Bed, drawers, desk, and bookshelves with thicker, heavier books than he had seen in Mrs. Grock's house. She's got a lot of books. See? Ones. Oh, okay. Do you read them? Yes, of course you do. Of course you do. Instead of medicines, these books seem to be about rocks and minerals, where to find them and how to use them. There were only 2 that Sammy could make out with the word Draconite. A where to find series, and a book half off the shelf as if it hadn't been put back properly, called Discovering Draconite. Inside, a dragon's brain. That's not nice, is it? It is. Unless we want to know about inside your brain. Is it quite a good brain? Is it a big brain? Well, then we might want to find out about it, mightn't we? Sammy thinks it sounds gruesome. I think it sounds a little bit gruesome. And maybe we'll learn a lot about a dragon's brain. We don't know. Sammy looked up. Dr. Litherman was by her bedside table, pointing to a glass half filled with a peculiar green-yellow jelly, with a dark rock-like lump at the bottom. Hands, said Dr. Litherman. Sammy obediently held out his hands and allowed Dr. Litherman to dribble the jelly and rock into his cupped palms. So we need to do that, don't we? Cupped palms. I need to lift the book up because otherwise I can't read it. There, said Dr. Litherman. She smiled at him. Now you are holding Draconite, the precious stone taken from the brain of a living dragon. That's horrible. You can't do it. You close your ears. You can't take your brain. That's No, quick, hide. No, no one will notice. I promise you, no one will notice. No, trust me. No one will notice that you're down there. Honestly, I know these things. Whoever wrote that should be ashamed of themselves. We'll just keep quiet. You just stay there quiet. Safe.
Helen Dewdney, aka the Complaining Cow, was reading from Sammy Rambles and the Floating Circus by the woman who should be ashamed of herself, J.T. Scott.